Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So right now, XRP is sitting here at 33 cents. It's nice to see some upward movement though. And then we see this, 76% of financial institutions plan to use crypto in the next 3 years. We know all of the financial institutions are going to use crypto, one way or another. But they like to bring out these small articles. You know, even the media, I'm talking like Fox News, CNN, they like to bring out this CBDC talk. Because the normies out there, the people that never invested in crypto, have no idea this new financial system is even coming. We know about it because we have digital assets that are tied to it, such as XRP. So they have to slowly get these people on board with it. But I think what's going to happen is if they can't get it done, in one day, like they can't just spring it on you. So I think they're going to use some sort of crisis to usher in the new system. Then we see this, fill those XRP bags. Lawsuit will be so green for the XRP chart. Buy now or cry later. When this case is over, you watch how fast the XRP spikes up in price. If you're not investing at these prices, you're missing out. Then we see this, trading in XRP has been halted. Anyone know why XRP is halted on Uphold? I think they fixed it now, but here's the thing. Someone called me out the other day in a comment on a video I made and said that I look at exchanges as the enemy. Let me tell you something. Right here is why I keep telling people to get their crypto off of exchanges. Because at any given time, your situation can change just like that. Think about the day that they delisted XRP on Coinbase and how many people still have their XRP stuck on Coinbase. Okay? So that's why I'm telling you, get your crypto off of the exchanges. Ripple's proposed solution to this problem is the CBDC private ledger, which uses the same distributed ledger technology as the XRP ledger, which means that it is built for payments and designed for issuing currencies. XRP could then serve as a neutral bridge asset for frictionless value movement between CBDCs and other currencies. We know XRP is going to be the neutral bridge. You can't have a CBDC in the United States and a CBDC in Russia and no one in the middle to move money back and forth. You have to have that neutral party, and that's where XRP would come in. And then we see this, Jed McCaleb's $9 billion XRP dumping spree ends this weekend. There goes a whole pile of FUD off of Twitter. And I mean, the thing is, I didn't even look at that as FUD at one point because I was like, who really cares? When the price starts moving to the upside, it's going to move so fast that no one's really going to care how much of McCaleb's, XRP is still in circulation. I honestly think he's selling it to the U.S. Treasury or some big institution. Not sure which one, but I'm sure that's where it's going. So the IMF warns of a global debt crisis, liquidity crisis. Pay attention. See what I'm saying? Before they can issue or usher in a new financial system, they're going to have to use a crisis to sell it to the normal people, the people that don't know what's coming. Think about how hard it's going to be to get the person who has a safe full of cash in their house to take that cash and convert it into digital currency. It's going to be hard. Because most of the time, the same person who has a stockpile of cash in a safe in their house does not trust the government or the banks. That's why a crisis will have to occur first. Don't get it twisted. XRP is the global standard. And we see there all of its ties. We see how it's tied to all of the money. TikTok, the XRP is the standard. Jed out of tacos. Flare, Ledger City, NFTs, case closed. XRP Clarity, cross-border payments, global liquidity, 24/7 bridge, new 1%. That's you and me, the new 1%. The retail investor all of a sudden becomes the new 1%. And it doesn't take a whole lot of XRP to get there. Think about it like this. I know people say, well, I don't have a lot to invest, but I still want to make a lot of money. XRP is probably the easiest way for that to happen. And you could also, you could lend your XRP and get passive income. You'll be able to stake it. You'll be able to earn more crypto with the crypto you already hold. So everything looks very bright for XRP in the coming months. I mean, I think this is all going to play out perfectly before we get to November. Because what's going to happen is you have to have that regulatory clarity before November. People still say December and beyond. It can't work that way. How can XRP become part of the new financial system without regulatory clarity? What happens if the government now forces us into a cashless society? And it is already happening. Now, I don't know how a lot of you feel about CBDCs. And I said this in a XLM video that I made today also. Cashless, it's like, this whole thing is like a double-edged sword for me. Because on one side, I want the CBDCs to come in, and I want XRP to start moving all the money. Why? So I could get rich like everyone else. But on the other hand, the CBDC and cashless society means government control. Think about it. If you don't like something that the government is doing, they could shut off your money. They could just take it away. And I don't like the fact of all the government control and the government seeing all of my financials. I mean, think about it. Every time you go and make a transaction, the government's going to know about it. And I seen a comment that somebody made on Twitter the other day about CBDCs and the government. Think about when you go to buy a gun. They could stop the payment on that gun to the gun shop. Now, I don't know about how you all feel about guns. People feel differently about them than other people. Just like CBDCs. Some people say, hey, I can't wait for this to happen. I can't wait to go cashless. Other people, they don't want to accept it at all. But I think they could limit you to the things that you want to buy, some things. So to me, it's a two-edged sword. But guess what? They're going to usher in this cashless society whether any of us like it or not. The good thing is, though, as XRP holders, we'll probably get very wealthy and we won't really care because we could easily move outside the United States. We could easily move to Costa Rica where there's no capital gains tax in the future. Who knows? That's totally up to you. You probably have your own plan if you get wealthy. Everyone does. So I don't know how to feel about CBDCs and cashless society. But I do know this. I want to definitely get wealthy off of XRP just like the rest of you. And I never want to see any of you lose any of your money. And I'm going to say this. Now is the time for patience. Now is the time to get your money off exchanges. Things get very hectic during bull runs. Think of how hectic it can get during a utility run where prices can spike way up over $500-$600 early on. Think about not being able to cash out. What if they suspend certain currencies? Maybe even the exchange will say, well, it's some sort of glitch on our end. You got to be very safe right now and patient at the same time. Now's not the time to get weak hands. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.